coming to you from an unknown location, at the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, bringing you the unknown. Welcome to another spine-tingling episode of Paranormal 411. Your hosts are David Reagan and Jason Scott, and together, they dive headfirst into the mysteries that lurk just beyond our understanding, featuring notable experts ready to share their insights into the world of the strange and unknown. So pull up a chair, pour a cup of something warm, and prepare to be enthralled. Here at Paranormal 411, we're not just a radio show, we're a community of truth seekers, adventurers of the mind, exploring the boundaries of the known and unknown. We invite you to join us, to share your thoughts, your experiences, your questions. Whether you've had your own encounter with the supernatural or you're simply intrigued by the inexplicable, we want to hear from you. So, don't be shy. Drop a comment and let's unravel the mysteries of the universe together. Buckle up as we journey beyond the veil of the ordinary, into the heart of the extraordinary. This is Paranormal 411, where the inexplicable meets reality and imagination takes flight. Stay tuned and remember, in the world of the paranormal, nothing is as it seems.
Oh, hello.
Well, hello there.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I'm a little under the weather, but I'll make it.
You got this, Jason.
I got it.
We got a good show tonight.
Yes, we're going to be talking about some media prophecy.
Gonna
be good. Prophecy.
Join us.
Hey, share, like, subscribe.
Yes,
YouTube.
Please. YouTube.
Our
YouTube.
Spreaker's blowing up, but we need YouTube.
Yeah, if we had people on Spreaker come over to YouTube,
yeah,
we're doing pretty good. Please come over to YouTube and say hi to us.
Oh, yeah.
Like, subscribe, share. Right?
Yeah. Drool.
Tune in every time.
Hello, Michelle.
What's up?
What's up?
So, remember, you can find us at paranormal411.org. It's an awesome site.
It is.
People need to visit it more often. Become a member. It's free. I mean, you could be all over the site. Hello, Michelle.
Michelle's on YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, that's awesome.
She's double whamming it.
Double dipping.
That's the way we need
she's
to.
everywhere.
Yes.
She might be a time traveler.
Ooh, yeah.
But yeah, go to paranormal411.org. We have all kinds of cool stuff there. Remember, we're also Paranormal 411 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Tune in live every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. You can also tune in on Saturdays from 8 to 10, except for this Saturday, we will not be doing a show.
Oh, no.
No show this Saturday because we will be at Screamfest. But Jason will tell us more about that here in a minute. Won't you, Jason?
Oh, yeah.
So Saturdays we're from 8 to 10. But also, if you are in the Metro Atlanta area, you could catch us on Saturdays at 10 to 11 on WDJY FM. That's 99.1 FM. But that's all right. If you still want to listen to us, you can do that. If you don't live in the Metro Atlanta area, you go to WDJYFM.com or you go over to paranormal411.org. Click the link and you can listen to us on Saturday nights. Also, we're also on Subspace Radio and all major podcast platforms. I know we beat a dead horse, but it's an awesome book. You really need one. Don't they, Jason?
Yes.
You really need this book.
We need
you to need this book.
You know, I was looking today and there's another book out there, but it's backwards, sort of. It says, it's not hauntings, it's legends and lore of East Tennessee.
Ah.
So don't get that confused with the real one.
Yeah, this one's East Tennessee. Hauntings and Lore. Edition 2. East Tennessee Hauntings and Lore Edition 2. It's available on Amazon or paranormal411.org. So if you really want to see it, if you really want to buy it and know you're buying the right one, go to Paranormal 411. Click that link and purchase it from there. We have the hardback copies and also the paperbacks too.
Oh,
so join us.
Join us.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh, there you go. Now you can do it.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Oh no, that one wasn't. I was wanting to do your thing because you're.
Oh, okay. It's this one. It's the green one.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Jake.
So join us for a thrilling 2 months of Halloween fun.
Right.
You know, it's 2 months because we're
Yep.
starting off in September.
Yes.
Scream your way through the Scream Fest at the Scream Chamber in Athens, Tennessee. We're going to be there this Saturday.
Oh, come join us.
Yes, come down, bring the kiddos.
It's gonna be fun.
Tell us your stories.
Yes.
Then we go October 12th. First, we're going to be recording an episode on the confessionals with Mr. Tony Merkel. That's
gonna be fun.
yes. So then we head on over to Dead Man's Farm for the Dead Man's Market at 6 p.m.
Oh, definitely join us there
There's going
too.
to be some creepy stuff for sale there.
Yes.
October 9th, we're on the search for Bigfoot at the Upper Cumberland Bigfoot Festival in Crossville. 19th, sorry. October 19th. Also, October 26th, we will be at the Misfits and Mayhem in historic downtown Loudon at 2 p.m. till 6 or 8.
Yep.
Can't remember. So mark your calendars and get ready for a frightful good time.
Join us.
Oh, yeah.
Join us.
You like that music, don't you?
I do. It's always like get you pumped for Halloween.
I love Halloween.
Me too. It's my favorite time of year.
Halloween is fun. It comes and goes too quick.
It does.
David usually has a, for the past 5 years,
5. Yep.
big Halloween party.
Yeah.
We may be too busy to have one this year.
I think the wife and I have talked about it, that it may be November 1st or 2nd.
Okay.
Because
The after party.
that will be because the 31st is on a Thursday. So Friday. So like the 2nd, I think.
The after Halloween party.
That's right. The rebirth Halloween party. It's the you can't get away from me Halloween party.
Right.
Just Halloween, so much fun. Love it.
So tonight we're going to be talking about how the media, has these prophecies or predictions like The Simpsons.
Right.
Yeah, we all know about
Star
The
Trek.
Simpsons, Star Trek. We're going to be talking about a few of these.
Yes.
These significant, these are significant predictions that have, really came across.
Yeah. Especially some of the Simpson ones have actually just like hit home.
Yeah.
Big time, It's crazy.
So, has anybody heard of the Black Mirror?
Yes, I've watched some episodes of the Black Mirror. It's pretty crazy.
So on season 3, episode 1, it's called Nosedive, if you want to look it up. The episode depicts a society obsessed with social media ratings. Does that ring a bell?
Kind of does. Please like and subscribe while we're talking about this.
Please. The concept of likes or stars, it's influencing social media standings and opportunities, and it has become increasingly prevalent in real life. Even we do it.
Well, we ask you, please. Please do it.
Yeah.
Hit that button.
I don't know when that Black Mirror was filmed. Is it old?
I don't think it is that old. Let's see. You talking about that specific episode?
Yeah, season 3. It could, just be telling what's happening now.
Hold on a second.
Black Mirror.
So Yeah, 2016.
2016, eh?
October 21st of 2016.
I think social media was big then, but not as big as it is now.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, then the social scores, like they're doing over in China and stuff like that, wasn't quite a thing then. Over in China, if you have a bad social score,
Mm-hmm.
You could not be able to go somewhere.
Right.
Can't go to the movies or something. They could actually start taking money from you and shit. It's crazy. Full digital currencies and stuff.
So season 1, episode 2, 15 million merits, I think's the season or the name of the episode.
Yep.
And this episode, it features a dystopian future where individuals earn points through labor and can use those points to purchase entertainment or improve their living conditions.
That sounds like a video game.
Yeah. So this concept has drawn parallels to real world economic systems and the increasing reliance on technology for entertainment and consumption.
Please press like, subscribe, increase our social score, please.
Yes. Yes.
Help us out. That's funny.
Yeah. So that's one show that kind of predicts the future.
Yeah.
Or where we're headed.
Black Mirror is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Really is.
I'll let you do The Simpsons.
Oh man, he gave me the fun one.
Yeah.
So The Simpsons have done it a few times. So one of them, we have a prediction of Donald Trump's presidency. In a 2000 episode, Bart to the Future, Lisa Simpson is shown as the president of the United States following the presidency of Donald Trump. This prediction gained significant attention when Trump became the 45th president of the United States in 2017.
And in that episode, I've watched it, and he comes down the escalator just like
Trump
he did
Tower.
at Trump Tower.
Yes, exactly the same.
And if that's not no coincidence to me.
It's crazy. That's crazy is what it is. But yes, it's not coincidence unless he had a media person goes, hey, we've got to do this. And he's like, yeah,
maybe.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, I don't know, but
do you think that Trump watched The Simpsons?
No. Maybe his young person that was over that part of his campaign or something maybe did, but I don't know. I'm just saying it could be, but I don't know. What we're going to talk about later in the show might prove otherwise.
Oh yeah.
So also they predicted the Super Bowl winner.
Yeah.
In a 1992 episode, Lisa's wedding, the Springfield Isotopes, a fictional baseball team, win the Super Bowl. This prediction became reality when the Los Angeles Rams, who were once known as the Los Angeles Rams, were once known as were relocated to St. Louis and changed their name to St. Louis Rams. And they subsequently won the Super Bowl in 2000.
So what it's saying that
that's baseball versus
that's
football.
That's the Rams. The Rams, the Springfield Isotopes.
It was a baseball team.
Well, anyway, the Rams moved to St. Louis and won the Super Bowl in 2000. So it says that they predicted that.
Gotcha. I get you.
You get me?
I got you.
So there's another show out there. It's an old show called The Twilight Zone.
Yes, I like the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, the Twilight Zone, I used to watch it every night about 11 o'clock.
Only Oscar Simpsons predicted it. They really did. It was pretty crazy about all the stuff that Simpsons predicted.
Yeah. But the Twilight Zone in season 1, episode 7, named The Eye. So this episode featured a man who develops the ability to see through the eyes of others.
Hmm.
This concept has been explored in various forms of media, including films and television shows, and has become a common trope in the science fiction world. So,
Seeing through someone else's eyes.
yeah. I remember a movie where a donor had donated their eyes to somebody, and they put them in, and then there was a serial killer or something. And they started killing people.
Now this next one is pretty cool too. I remember watching this like crazy when I was younger. Did you watch it?
Oh, yeah.
Knight Rider?
Can't beat the Hoff.
No. Well, have you ever listened to his music?
Yeah.
Yeah. No bueno.
It's about like Corey Feldman's music. Or is it Feldman? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Corey Feldman might be better.
Really?
Yeah. His music's pretty weird. He's big overseas, but not here.
Yeah.
Me and the wife listened to it one time, and it was just crazy.
Yeah. Everybody wanted a kit car.
Yes, but you get them now, right?
Yeah.
Tesla. You could literally tell your watch and say, "Come pick me up," and it will pull out of a parking space and drive up to you and pick you up now. You know that, right? That they'll do that. That's insane.
Tesla should have made a car that looked like Kit.
They should have called it Kit.
Yeah.
Really, he would have been like, oh, if he would have done that, you know? So Kit's ability to drive itself and make decisions on the road actually foreshadowed the development of self-driving cars like we have today, right? The artificial intelligence of Kit, right? His advanced AI capabilities, including natural language processing and problem solving, could be seen as a prediction of future AI advancements.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And the show's depiction of futuristic gadgets and technology, such as Kit's various features and the advanced communication devices used by Michael Knight, might be interpreted as a glimpse into the potential future of innovation. I mean, come on. He had a watch that he could talk and make phone calls through and talk to Kit through, and every bit of that.
We must not forget about Agent 99. Is that right? Agent 99?
I think so, yeah.
With the telephone shoe?
Yes.
That's pretty crazy.
Well, you also had, what was that one guy back in the Dick Tracy? He had the watch, phone watch, you know?
Get smart, yeah.
Get smart, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that in the movies have really came true.
Yeah, I wouldn't want a phone shoe phone, no.
No, you just move the heel over and dial it like a rotary phone. You remember
that? Yeah, old rotary
Inspector
phone.
Gadget.
Yeah, I remember Inspector Gadget. That was a great Saturday morning cartoon.
So another one that you could be considered a precursor to the future technology advancements would be Max Headroom.
Max Headroom. That was an awesome show.
Yeah, that show featured a computer-generated television host who was able to interact with real people and even escape into the real world.
That's awesome.
It is. So some of the ways that Headroom might be seen as a prediction of the future, of future trends, virtual reality and augmented reality.
Yes. Augmented reality is freaking awesome. I think virtual reality is cool. Augmented reality, that's like next level crap, man.
Right.
That stuff is cool. I mean, where you could see this room, but you could put 100-inch TV on that wall and sit here and watch a movie.
Yeah.
But still see everything else like it's normal.
Yeah.
You know, I'll make a prediction.
Oh.
In the future, people are going to have normal glasses like the ones I'm wearing right now, right? But they're going to be augmented reality to a form. I mean, they've already got some kind of like it, right? Where you could actually get turn by turn directions in your glasses and stuff, right? They've already got this technology is already starting. Back in the day, there's a show or a thing called A Day in Glass. It was a Google thing where they was talking about a day in glass where phones were going to be like glass. Your glasses was going to be your phones and everything. I mean, this piece of glass that you carried, which was your phone, you could put it up against the window of your car and everything would come up on there. Turn by turn directions, the whole 9 yards. It was called A Day in Glass. I'm sure you could probably still go on there and look it up. It was all this stuff that they were going to do in the future, right? I think that most homes, you'll come in and you're going to have preset. Nothing's going to be on your walls. You're going to have a blank canvas house. It's going to be white, everything on the inside, right? But you're going to be able to paint the walls, do whatever you want to. Put Mona Lisa up on a wall, all this other stuff. Big old TV, whatever you want, entertainment-wise, whatever it is, right? But if you took your glasses off, that stuff wouldn't exist. And I really think that the future is going to be something like that.
Yeah, now we're talking Back to the Future Part 2.
Yeah, right? Right, put it in the peel and have put it in the microwave looking thing and then it pop out a pizza.
You know, Max Headroom was in that movie.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yeah.
The concept of computer generated characters interacting with the real world could be seen as a precursor to virtual reality, which we have that now.
Yes.
And augmented reality technologies. They're working on that.
Yep. We have that in some means, but not as much.
So the show's exploration of digital media and its impact on society foreshadowed the rise of digital entertainment and social media.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I remember Max Headroom. Now this one right here that we're about to talk about.
MTV.
I remember that. That was like one of the main things I ever remember about when MTV started.
Yeah.
Was that song. This next one we're about to talk about, though, I think has had a huge impact.
Yes.
On today's society. One way or another, technologically for sure, right? And I'm talking about Star Trek. Who hasn't heard of Star Trek? Whether you like it or not, it's there, right? Now, it has often been cited as a series that has predicted or inspired future technological advancements. Now, its futuristic settings filled with advanced spaceships, alien civilizations, and innovative devices has captured the imaginations of audiences for decades. Decades. Yeah. Because it's been on forever.
Where would we be without Captain Kirk today?
Right. Yeah. There's something on the wing. Something on the wing. Technology wise, communicators. Click, click, click. Remember those? The iconic flip phone like communicators used by Star Trek characters have been compared to modern smartphones and wireless communication devices.
Yeah, back in the day when I had the flip phone,
I remember it.
I had the sound.
Yeah,
like if somebody was calling, it was the communicator sound, and I'd flip it out.
Pick me up, Scotty.
Kirk here.
I love it. Bird dogs in the house, transporting scares the crap out of it. Yeah, buddy, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Scattering you across the universe.
And then putting you back together.
That's it. Yeah. They said that, that actual technology.
I think they already can do that.
If it was real, would be a copy of you. It would have to destroy the real you and reassemble a copy of you on the other side. So every time you got transported, you'd be rebuilt and remade.
Well, that sounds, reasonable.
Yeah.
Instead of your
Being broke down by molecule.
your mass
Uh-huh.
being broke down, it's just copied
Yep.
and transported via
Well, it's almost like cellular technology. It's just you get transported via
fiber optics.
well, the same way as what you would do, say, a fax.
Yeah.
And then you
Data.
get reassembled.
It'd be data, then
Yep.
reassembled on the other end.
Yep.
I bet somebody's working on that.
Yep.
Roy says good. He needs some better parts.
Well, if you remember, there was times during the shows where they would have mishaps and things would happen and parts would be missing, or they would say, hey, you've got a problem with this. And
damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a scientist.
that's right. My bones. So holograms are another one. The use of holograms for communication and entertainment. Even medical procedures in Star Trek has inspired real-world research and development into holographic technology.
Well, they've got that now, and it's big time because they put on a holographic concert with a dead rapper.
Right.
And a live rapper on the same stage, and it looked pretty good.
Well, I mean, you see that P.T. Barnum is doing the same.
Yeah.
Barnum and Bailey Circus is doing the same thing. They're no longer going to have elephants because it's inhumane and all that stuff. So all the elephants are going to be holographic projections.
Huh.
Yeah. They said they're not going to do it anymore.
We can thank Star Wars for that too.
Yes.
When R2D2 shoots out the hologram of Princess Leia.
Yep.
And another thing
Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope.
Would you consider a hologram, these things, smart devices, like you see them in shows, movies? I don't know if they really have these, but you can do the air thing and it's showing up in the air, and you can.
I think they do have stuff like that.
Yeah, that's pretty wild too.
Yeah. I think they do have stuff like that that's out, actually. Another one, replicators. Yeah, these devices can create objects and food out of pure energy. They have been compared to 3D printing technology and advancements in food production. Yeah, they're actually 3D printing food.
I've heard they're 3D printing human parts.
They can take and 3D print hearts and lungs and all kinds of crap.
Ears was one of their first, I believe.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Unlike the replicators of SG-1, you remember those?
Yeah.
They replicated off technology. They would eat up all the technology and build.
Michelle says everything will taste like chicken.
Yeah.
That's something that's also said in the Matrix.
Uh-huh.
Everything tastes like chicken. Universal translators.
Yeah.
The ability of Star Trek characters to communicate with beings from different planets using a universal translator has also inspired research into language translation technology, social and cultural themes. So, I mean, you can get those things on your phone now where you could speak in and then it'll speak out another language. And then they could speak into it and it speaks back to your language.
They sell these earbuds on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
They're about $300, but you put it in your ear and whoever's talking to you, it'll translate it, say it. And then when you talk, I don't know if it's a speaker or something, but they can understand what you're saying too.
See, the technology's getting there for sure.
Actually, one of our maintenance guys at work, they were trying it out to see, because we have a lot of diversity there,
mm-hmm.
within a big language barrier. And I don't know if they're going to buy them or not.
Are they working? Or
it worked good. I mean, it's a little glitchy,
right?
But it worked for the better part.
That's interesting. Another thing is Diversity and inclusion.
Yes.
You know, that is something that was risque at the time, right? And Captain Kirk doing all the stuff that he did with all the green people and I mean, him and Uhura had a thing for a while too, you know, and that was
Yeah.
really, you know, controversial for the time. But, you know, they were definitely praised for its diverse cast, the way that it explored social issues such as racism, sexism, xenophobia. These things have been relevant throughout the series history and continue to resonate with audiences today. And I think that that is one thing that most people really do take from it is the fact that how far ahead they were in that genre. Because
Yeah.
I mean, everybody makes fun of, you know, Captain Kirk and the Green Ladies and everybody else that he, you know,
Well, I
decided to
mean,
sleep with. He didn't
the
care.
green ladies was nice looking.
Yeah,
They were just green.
right. Yeah, they look like ladies. They're just
Yeah.
green. Yeah. They also had something to do with environmentalism. Many Star Trek episodes addressed environmental issues such as pollution, uh, depletion of resources, and they highlighted the importance of sustainable practices and planetary stewardship.
Yes.
You know, so it's interesting. I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of things that you took just off of this one series that started, and I think the first series only lasted 3 seasons or something, all the way up till the next generation. I mean, 20, 30 years or so, 60s,
Yeah.
30 something years probably to the 90s, I think, when next generation started. Um, and then it started all over again. Captain Picard.
Picard. I
Yeah.
liked him.
I was not a fan. I was such a fan of the original series. It took me till like the second season or third season before I actually started liking them and the characters. Data bugged me.
Did you watch Picard, the series?
I did not because I
As
don't have um what was that?
Hulu,
No,
Netflix,
no, it was
Paramount.
Paramount Plus, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Paramount Plus and I refused to get another subscription just to watch something. This
All right.
this whole subscription thing has gone a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
It went to save you money and now it's costs more to do that than it does just to get
Yeah. I
cable.
got Hulu and I'm wanting to watch White Boy Rick,
Mhm.
and I got to have another subscription from Hulu to get stars. I said, nah, I ain't watching White Boy Rick then.
Have you been watching Only Murders in the Building?
No.
Oh, I think it's on episode or season 3. You've got to watch Only Murders in the. It is funny. It's good. It is an excellent show. Michelle and I watch it like crazy. We love it. Yeah, Only Murders in the Building. I'm telling you,
Okay.
it's about podcasters and murders happen in the building, and they try to solve the murders while doing a podcast about it.
Huh.
It's good. It's funny. It really is. So, and it's got a great cast too. I watch every Star Trek. Even a bad episode is great. Yes, on the Oscars. I'm telling you, I'm a Star Trek fanatic. I love Star Trek, but I'm also crazy because I'm not like most Star Trek people. I actually like Star Wars also.
Yeah.
A lot of people are one or the other, not both. I am both.
I'm a more of a Star Wars guy.
Are you?
I mean, I watched Star Trek when that's the only thing I could watch on the 3 channels back in the day, but
Right. You didn't have UHF or VHF, and you could click the other channels and
well,
get
it's 4
43.
channel,
or, yeah.
Sometimes when I put aluminum foil on the antenna, it worked.
Right. You have to hold your head just right and
Drive a nail in it.
stick your tongue out to the left, and you might get another channel.
It's break time, folks.
Break time. Please don't go nowhere.
Yeah, we're gonna be talking more about the time travel chronicles, the media's future prophecies. We got sort of a good theory when we come to the end of the show about all this.
We do. We've still got a few more to talk about. And please, stay because we have something that's going to kind of change this in into a whole nother direction here in just a little bit. So we'll definitely be back right after this quick break.
In the heart of Madisonville, Tennessee, lies a pizzeria like no other. Step through the door of Legends and Lore Pizzeria and be transported to a realm where paranormal and cryptid encounters, along with mouth-watering pizza, go hand in hand. Meet Eddie and his crew, who serve up slices of the supernatural along with the best pies in town. With the walls adorned with eerie artifacts, indulge in piping hot slices that melt in your mouth and tease your taste buds. And it's not just the locals who love the incredible pizza. Legends and Lore has been selected as the best pizza joint in all of Monroe County. As lovers of everything pizza and the paranormal, the owners have mastered the art of crafting unforgettable combinations that will leave you wanting more. To stay connected with this mystical eatery, follow Legends and Lore Pizzeria on Facebook, where tales of their latest creations and upcoming specials will be shared. Make sure to browse their custom menu, featuring legendary pizzas like the Chupacabra Ranch and the Exorcist. So, whether you have an appetite for the supernatural or simply seek the best pizza in town, Legends and Lore is the place to be. Come for the unforgettable flavors, stay for the captivating stories, and find yourself in a world where legends and pizza collide.
What if the world we know is merely a fraction of reality? What if there are forces, entities, and phenomena that exist just beyond our comprehension in the shadows of the unknown? Welcome to Paranormal 411, your gateway to the unexplained and the downright chilling.
Get ready to rock with the electrifying sound of Catalyst, a band that's sure to leave you wanting more. With their powerful lyrics and killer riffs, Catalyst is a great sound in the world of rock music. You can listen and find Catalyst on Bandcamp, or go to the link at paranormal411.org and click on their banner.
See, that was a quick break.
Yeah, it was a quick break.
Only 4 minutes. Hey, Catalyst East Tennessee, we want to thank them for letting us use their music. We haven't done that in a minute. And if you want to see them, you can, just go to our page, paranormal411.org, and they've got a link right there that goes to Bandcamp. All their music. And that right there is probably one of my favorites. Yeah. One of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites of theirs, but
yes,
that is one of my favorites.
It's one of mine.
Run, Red, Run.
That's one of the first songs I heard from Catalyst.
Was it? Yeah, it's good. It's awesome. But I want to thank them for allowing us to use their music.
So, if you just joined us, we're talking about the media's future prophecies and predictions,
Yes.
in like TV shows and movies and stuff like that. So, another show that it's a science fiction series. It's been cited for its prescient. How do I say that? Anyway, it's been cited for its predictions. Just mark that word out there. I shouldn't have wrote that down there anyway. It's called Futurama.
Yes.
You know, while many of its futuristic concepts were exaggerated for comedy, some have proven to be really accurate.
Yeah. Have you watched Futurama?
Sometimes a little bit.
I haven't watched tons of it, but it is funny.
It is.
It's almost like a bad Jetsons.
Yeah. So a few
hey, Rosie.
Yeah. A few examples of this would be video conferencing. So Futurama's characters frequently use video conferencing to communicate with each other, and that's a technology that has become commonplace in the real world.
I mean, we use it on this show.
Right.
Most of our guests don't come here to the studio. There, we conference with them live over the internet.
Right.
So, yeah, we use that technology all the time.
So I know this is something that's came up in the past 3 years, maybe 4. Delivery drones. So the series features robots delivering packages, which is a concept that has become a reality with services like Amazon Prime Air.
That's crazy.
It is.
Do you imagine? Drones flying around, dropping off packages.
Amazon Air. So also you've got touchscreen technologies.
Yep.
They
use
often
that with our SLS camera.
Yeah. Some of them use it with your phone.
Yep. Phones.
The characters often interact with computers and devices using touchscreens, which is a technology that has become
ambiguous.
Yeah, in our daily lives. Couldn't live without my cell phone. Just couldn't do it. Could you?
Would it be fun? Probably not. But at the same time, I remember not having a cell phone.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And I remember by not being tethered to everything all the time, you also wasn't carrying the weight of who's calling me next.
Right.
You had to go home and listen to voice, to your freaking answering machine to get what was going on.
Yeah.
If you missed a phone call. If you had an answering machine.
Right.
So I don't know. Sometimes I kind of miss that too.
Yeah.
When you were gone, you were gone.
Yeah, there wasn't no, unless you were stopped at a payphone.
Yeah, stopped at a payphone, or you were uber rich. They did have those bag phones back in the day.
Well, like when?
The 80s?
I had one.
In the 80s?
I had a bag phone and one of those big old...
Those brick phones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a pager.
I
was rocking it.
You were the man. It wasn't until they started getting affordable before I ever got anything like that.
Well, I got the phone through my work. Pagers was dirt cheap.
Right. I had a pager when I was acting in California. I had a pager. That's how my agent would get a hold of me, and then I'd call him back.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the series also featured robots that serve as companions and assistants to humans. Now we're seeing that now coming out of China.
Yeah, and you're also getting, a lot of companies that are starting to try to go into that avenue of making the home robot. I think
Yeah.
Elon Musk is really big into it. He's wanting to make one that's affordable for everybody. Everyone could afford it, you know. But I think Google's in the market. I think there's just everybody's vying for that market.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. I mean, could you imagine? I mean, having a Rosie, right, from the Jetsons. We was talking about the Jetsons a little bit ago. Going to work, coming home, and you having a robot that cleaned and done your laundry and did your dishes and did all those household chores. What would you do when you got home?
Relax.
I would still have a honey-do list, so mine doesn't end. The wife makes sure of that.
Yeah. So the TV show often explored the concept of virtual reality, including gaming experiences and simulations, which, you know, nowadays they're just out of this world.
Kimberly says she'd own one.
I think I might too.
That's I don't know. I don't know if I would or not.
If they were cheap enough, yes.
I don't know. I mean, what was that movie with Will Smith?
iRobot.
iRobot. What happens if that happened?
It could happen.
You know, what if someone could log in, take over the whole thing?
Well, I mean, what if the
see what the wife says, right? I'd find even more stuff for you to do.
you'd have an army of them robots.
Hey, we'd have chicken robots that took care of the chickens. We'd have robots that took care of the garden. We'd have robots that would do the pool and the hot tub.
Cook calzones and
Yeah. And
tamales.
And yeah. Imagine not having to do clothes and wash dishes, right?
Right.
My wife would definitely be for that. I know she would.
So that's all the shows that we have with the predictions and prophecies.
Stepford Wives. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Turn all of our wives into robots, Jason. So, you know, TV shows often reflect the cultural and societal trends of their time. Now, by exploring potential future scenarios, they can inadvertently tap into emerging ideas and technologies that may later become reality.
Yeah.
Show creators and writers may possess a certain level of creative intuition or foresight that allows them to envision future possibilities. This could be influenced by their knowledge, experience, or even subconscious perceptions. Coincidence and selective perception. Sometimes perceived predictions may simply be coincidences that are amplified due to selective perception. What do you think about that? Like saying it's accidental.
Coincidences. I don't believe in coincidence.
I don't. Turning wives, it says here, turning wives into robots. Now, people may be more likely to notice similarities between TV shows and real life events if they are already disposed to believing in such predictions. That's possible.
Yeah.
I'll let you have the rest of that, Jason.
So show creators and writers, they may conduct research on emerging technologies, scientific advancements, and societal trends to inform their storylines. This research can sometimes lead to predictions that align with future developments. Speculative fiction and exploration, you know, a lot of TV shows, especially those in the science fiction genre, are designed to explore speculative futures and possibilities.
Right.
So that can involve imagining new technologies, social structures, and world events, some of which may eventually become reality.
Mm-hmm.
That's just some of the theories that a lot of people have about it.
Kimberly says, I believe everything happens for a reason. Yep,
Yes.
I do too. Jason does too, for sure. Now we're going into the part of the show that was the funnest to do.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole show's been fun, don't get me wrong, but when you get to make the left turn at Albuquerque.
Yeah, this is the paranormal, not the normal.
That's right. Thus the name, Paranormal 411.
That's right.
We have the information. So we have a scenario that we've come up with. Jason and I brainstormed on this. But I think that it's a cool way of thinking about the possibilities of how these things can happen in media.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jason?
Mm-hmm.
So imagine a future where time travel has become reality. Then imagine a group of time travelers, perhaps from a distant future or an alternate timeline. Now, these time travelers decide to visit the past. They bring with them a deep understanding of the future, including significant events, technological advancements, and cultural shifts. Now, imagine this. To communicate this knowledge without directly altering the past, they choose to create media and films, TV shows, books, or even video games that subtly hint at future events. Now, these works might contain seemingly innocuous details, symbolisms, or plot points that, when viewed with hindsight, reveal prophetic accuracy. Just imagine what I've said, and we will continue.
Time travel. Uh-oh, the button.
Oh, Jason, you're up.
So some of the benefits of this scenario,
Right.
we could prevent catastrophic events,
Right.
by hinting at future disasters or crisis. Time travelers could potentially warn humanity and help to prevent them.
Now, wouldn't that be cool if all these things and us drawing correlations to them like we just did, and then we start seeing some of these movies that are about these dystopian futures because X happened in the past.
Right.
And then people started looking at X and seeing X actually starting to happen, and they avert it.
Right.
Then no dystopian future.
They might create media that documents significant events or cultural trends from their time, ensuring that these aspects of history are preserved. So maybe they're like filing their timeline, their events and what's happened in their timeline over into another timeline, so they will always be around.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like loading things up to the cloud.
Yeah.
Like it.
By guiding the course of history through their media, time travelers could potentially create a more desirable future. But there are some challenges and some risk.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll let you
sure.
give them out.
Oh, man. So there's a paradox risk. Now, time travel often involves risks of paradoxes where actions in the past can inadvertently alter your future. Now, this, by creating media that reveals future events, could lead to unintended consequences.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just think about that. What if people just say, don't care, and then it happens anyway? I mean, a lot of things could happen. So it also has ethical concerns. Now, there might be these concerns about revealing future events, as it could potentially disrupt the natural course of history or cause undue stress or anxiety. Do you ever watch a TV show or a movie and get stress or anxiety over it?
Oh yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Like,
Video games stress me out.
do they?
Yeah.
Is it just the fact that you've got to hit the XYZ 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 up, down, side buttons? Is that
No,
what
it's
it
just a lot of
mean-
things are happening at one time, you know, and it's just it pitter patters my heart.
Is it?
Yeah.
You didn't have enough caffeine.
Right.
That's what it is. Now, future humans were to create media that hinted at future events. It would be difficult to determine whether these hints were genuine or coincidental,
If you believe in coincidence.
right? And there's the thing right there, though, right? Got to believe in coincidences, and where would you see that it was genuine?
Yeah.
Well, they say hindsight's always 20/20, right?
Yeah.
So you could always look back on them and say, "Man, that was uncanny," like we do now, right? All these things we talked about earlier is that hindsight's 20/20 thing, right?
Yeah.
When they were going on, we were just like, ha 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 ha, that's funny, because it was on usually a funny show or whatever it was, We didn't never think when watching Star Trek that we would have those giant screens or be able to talk to a computer that's on the ship like we do Siri and Alexa today, right? Or Google, for that matter, which we can do today, but we was able to do it then. Now, the cultural context of the past might make it difficult for time travelers to effectively communicate their knowledge through media. Now, this is an example that a concept is easily understood in the future might be completely incomprehensible in the past. Now, I have a hard time with that for one reason. We have people who specifically look at the past and understand it, right? We call them historians.
Right.
So they have a pretty good grasp on what it took to live in those times. What was the social norms and what was whatever, right? You would think that without losing data in our history of now, the future us would know us better than we know us, because they would have time and the ability to go back and look through it all. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's my what if scenario on that. But there's examples. So a film might feature a character wearing a piece of clothing that is later revealed to be a significant symbol in a future event.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's possible.
Yeah.
For sure. I'll let you take the next one, Jason.
A book could contain hidden messages or codes that, when deciphered, reveal information about the future, its technology, and, a TV show could feature technology that is not yet invented in the past, hinting at future advancements.
Which we've got that.
Yeah.
We talked about that several times tonight, right?
Yes. Okay, we're 58 minutes.
Man, we made a 1 hour show.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's left us. What the
I
heck?
know.
What happened?
Boring.
I guess we got bored. Huh?
Boring.
They didn't really like the us talking about what could happen, I guess.
Yeah.
They decided to take a step in the future and leave us. I don't know. To me, that part of it is really important, though, because if you want to look at it from the side of, is this prophecies like we talked about, or could it be the future? seeding the past.
Oh, we know that word.
Right. Because to me, that would be a very good example of the future seeding the past.
Yes,
That will be a book one day.
it will.
So,
Roy's still there.
oh, Roy, you're the one.
Mr. Bird
Still
Dog.
the one.
Well, guess what? We got to get off here.
Yep, this is the end of the show. I hope everybody liked it, even though you left us.
Yeah.
Maybe they had other things to do, you know?
Maybe they got kicked off or something, you
I
know.
don't know. Maybe we got too close to the truth. Maybe some of them are time travelers.
Remember, what you're watching on TV could be written, produced, and directed by a time traveler.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think it's possible. I mean, why not? All right.
That would be the only unlogical explanation, I think.
Right. Yeah.
More people with logical explanations, like we said, would be coincidence. But
Yeah.
a lot of people like me, I don't think coincidence exists.
I do not. I think it is pretty crazy to think that you can so accurately produce things or predict things like that.
Right.
Yeah. Nah. I don't think so.
I wish they had made a movie about November 2024 to see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it would have Paranormal 411 in it?
It should.
Yeah. You think we're going to be stretching into the future?
Yes.
I hope so. I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight and being part of the show. Remember, you can find us at paranormal411.org, Paranormal 411 on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Hey, tune in live every Tuesday and Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern, Saturdays from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. And this is on YouTube, right?
Yes.
YouTube.
Go
Listen
subscribe.
to us live. Yes. Also on Saturdays at 10 to 11, if you're in the metro Atlanta area, you catch us on WDJY FM. That's 99.1 FM. Now, for listeners outside of the metro Atlanta area, you can listen to us at WDJYFM.com, or you go to paranormal411.org and click the link. Now, we're also on Subspace Radio and all major podcast platforms. Don't forget the book. It's an awesome book. East Tennessee Hauntings and Lore, Edition 2. Available on Amazon or at paranormal411.org. Join us.
We'll see you Tuesday. Remember,
yes, no show
Saturday we will be at the Screen Chamber in Athens, Tennessee for Screen Fest.
Yes,
join us.
Come join us, please. Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Look forward to it.
We may see you guys there.
Yep. Good night.